It's a steer-by-wire system. This is the first time Tesla's done this. You can't actually change the steering weight or steering feel. It's always the same ratio all the time, but it's crazy for two reasons. One, there is rear axle steering, and it is very, very active and really helpful. And two, is the total turn is less than 180 degrees for your maximum tightest turn. Usually you're used to doing a whole bunch of movement on the wheel. You don't have to do that anymore, so that kind of makes the muscle memory of grabbing the top of the snorkel useless. So first of all, the rear wheel steer, it's awesome. It's up to 10 degrees in the opposite direction of the front wheels at low speeds under 40 miles an hour. And what that does, if you've heard of this before, it effectively shortens the wheelbase and allows you to turn way, way tighter. I think we'll do a sort of a comparison with the F-150 Lightning, which is a normal truck that doesn't have 10 degrees of rear wheel steer. And this one, it just means you can turn way sharper. It feels way more nimble in parking lots. It feels like it shrinks the wheelbase, the whole dimensions of the truck. It's great. It takes some getting used to, but it's very useful. And then at higher speeds above 40 miles an hour is when it actually changes 1 or 2 degrees in the same direction as the front wheels. So that's going to feel more like lengthening the wheelbase and a more stable movement, changing between lanes at highway speed, stuff like that. But the fact that your entire steering radius is right there in less than one turn, like half a turn, is crazy. It takes some getting used to. It is awesome that you can turn around so easily and make those tight parking lot maneuvers and make this big truck feel smaller, but it's a lot. It's going to take some getting used to, but I think we should just get to driving this thing. So let's do it. Let's drive the Cybertruck. All right, driving the Tesla Cybertruck. Feels like a Doug DeMuro way to start the video, but man, okay. It still doesn't really feel like a real vehicle, but it definitely is. And first impression really is, well, okay, it feels like a Tesla. That's not going to be a shocker. Really instant throttle response. This is the triple motor version. It's the beast. But also like spacing wise, I'm just looking around, just trying to feel how big this vehicle is. This is a small road, school bus. I'm able to maneuver around though. I have pretty good visibility everywhere. I'm just thinking a lot about where the nose of the truck is, because it is such a short nose. It's a really different ratio. I'm not used to the hood being that short compared to where the windshield is, but either way, it's pretty quiet. I will say these laminated windows do a good job of sealing out all the noise. They also happen to be shatterproof. The truck also happens to be allegedly bulletproof. I'm not testing that in this video, but you've seen the pictures. So the idea is it's really well built. I'm just trying to figure out, all right, this feels nimble, right? Steering is, the weight's not going to change, so this is the way it always is. Getting used to the steering is really going to be the number one thing for people. They're not going to be used to the entire steering being less than an entire turn. It's a half a turn. 180 degrees. I think it's 170. And it is a pretty big truck, but I feel like it's a tiny bit smaller than the F-150 Lightning. I think they did